Let's go. First of all, there's already too much debris. Bergia 11. The cascade effect is the greatest fear, and even before February 2009 satellite collision, many scientists agreed with that the number of objects in orbit had surpassed the critical mass, and the point at which orbital debris would collide with other space objects, which in turn would create new debris that would cause a chain reaction of even more collisions. It's from too much space debris. Accumulation of debris that has passed the point of no return, David 11. The concern over orbital debris has been building for several reasons, says Marshall Kaplan, our orbital debris expert within the Space Department at Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Laboratory. Spacefaring nations have passed the point of no return, with the accumulation of debris objects in low Earth orbit steadily building over the past 50 years. Add to the clutter leftovers of China's ASAT test in 2007, the fact that a single event increased the number of debris objects by roughly 25% was not as important as the location of the intercept. The event took place right in the middle of the most congested region of low-orbiting satellites. Touching the root, the collision of the Iridium satellite with the expired Russian Cosmos spacecraft in 2009, and to a little over 800 miles, it has accumulated possibly millions of pieces of debris already. Cascade effect is inevitable without removal in Bergia 11. NASA scientists have warned about the threat of cascade effect since the late 1970s. Next year, next decade, some piece of whirling debris will now start the cascade. The cascade is now inevitable unless something is done to remove the debris. If nothing is done to address the space debris problem, the amount of orbiting space debris is greater than 10 centimeters in size will increase to over 50,000 objects. The problem is only worsening. NASA actually solves orbital debris. There are well over 100,000 objects in Earth orbit: nuts, bolts, chips of paint, and other garbage, all post-threat satellite operations. NASA has not taken steps to prevent a similar accumulation of debris in lunar orbit. NASA's new exploration program dictated that we will address potential debris in lunar orbit. The new NASA procedural requirements for orbital debris mitigation identifies the issue of disposal of objects in orbit and assigns responsibilities for ensuring that the end-of-mission actions do not pose a threat to future missions or operations. Other things actually cause collisions. Controlling human debris in the space environment is not enough to eliminate all hazardous materials of human life. Collisions with meteors, meteor swarms, like the Leonids or Perseids, and high-energy particles will still occur. There are many other elements in the space environment that cause material degradation and loss of function. Significant amounts of damage were caused by the synergistic effects of several environmental factors by LEO space, including exposure to ultraviolet radiation and atomic oxygen erosion. The risk posed by debris of human origin cannot be considered in isolation from the total space environment, of which it now forms a part of. Either the status quo can track debris, or the impact is inevitable. ANZEL 10. In 2009, NASA alone conducted 9 in-orbit maneuvers to avoid potential collisions between its satellites and pieces of space debris. The most dangerous pieces of space debris are those ranging in diameter from 1 to 10 centimeters, of which there are roughly 300,000 in orbit. These are large enough to cause serious damage, yet current sensor networks cannot track them. There is no practical method for shielding spacecraft against them. Consequently, this class of orbital debris poses an invisible threat to operating satellites. Debris larger than 10 centimeters, of which there are roughly 19,000.
All right. Let's give Harry a little bit of time to prepare against what Faulkner just said.
If he could understand it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's wrong or right, but I'm just wondering how much of his speech should have focused on mining and not disagreeing with what I just said.
Well,
because
he took